You don't need to know anything about Java classes in order to build useful models inside AnyLogic, or do you? Hi, I'm Jacoben, and welcome to the AnyLogic Modeler YouTube channel. I've had this discussion with many beginner modelers at the AnyLogic conference and elsewhere. They all state that you don't need to know anything about Java classes if you know how to properly use agents inside AnyLogic. Today we're going to look at a simple example proving otherwise. So let's dive right in. So let's look at this very simple example. On main, we've got our custom agent truck inside a population with 1,000 agents. So inside truck, we've got a population of orders, our order agent, which we've created as an agent, and there's 1,000 of them. And inside our order agent, there's absolutely nothing, right? So this is a super simple example. It's literally 1,000 agents within 1,000 agents. Okay, so let's just hit the play button and see what happens. So if we start up the model, we see that it's taking longer than expected for this model to actually start up. The console is not giving us anything here inside the model because it's not starting up, but we can see at the bottom here inside the AnyLogic console, we're getting a Java out of memory exception, right? So, okay, let's stop the model. Which is proving to be a bit of a problem now. It's getting stuck. And if we go to our simulation settings, we will see that we're using the 512 megabytes that gets assigned by default. So, for now, I'm not going to play around. Let's immediately increase it to 2 gigs for a model that contains no significant data. Let's just run it again and see how much we use. Okay, seems like the model actually started up now. We're using 54% of the 2 gigs. So there's 1 gig of memory for just 1,000 agents inside each one of 1,000 agents, right? So if we look inside the trucks here, we can see there's 1,000 orders, but no data actually inside of them. Okay, so what if we actually used Java classes instead of agents? So what I'm going to do here inside our truck, I am simply going to ignore this population of order agents, and I'm going to create a new Java class. Now, we're not going to go into the details of creating a Java class. If you're interested, you're welcome to have a look at our online course, Java for AnyLogic. The links will be in the description below. But essentially, we can carry a lot of data inside that Java class. You can hear my computer struggling to recover from that intense simulation model which we just ran. Okay, so now what we're going to do is inside our truck agent, we're going to have a little collection here. This is going to be our orders as classes, right? And we're going to say this collection is array list. That's fine. It's going to carry order objects inside of it. And inside the trucks on startup code, we're going to have a little for loop that says from I0 to I less than 1,000. So it's going to be 1,000 iterations inside of this loop. We're going to say for every iteration, I want you to add to this collection. So orders as classes dot add. We want to add a new order. Just make sure we're using the right class here. Okay, so when the model starts up, for every truck, we're going to create 1,000 orders inside of them. Okay, let's hit the play button and see what happens. Immediately, the model starts up a lot quicker than what the previous one did. If we look at the memory usage, 2% of 2 gigs. Now, one might argue that most useful models actually require a lot of data. If you think about any supply chain model, there's a lot of information that's being carried around, mining, manufacturing, etc. And coming by with only agents will limit your ability to create extendable, flexible, and scalable models. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. If you're interested and want to be notified about more videos, feel free to subscribe using the links below, or visit our blog at theanylogicmodeler.com and subscribe for more content. See you in the next video.